Hi, my name is Sloane, and I'm going to tell you about Greek gods and a hero. The main Greek gods are called the Olympians. There are other main Greek gods too. Here's a list of the gods: Artemis, Hephaestus, Hades, Dionysus, Hesta, Aphrodite, Zeus, Ares, Athena, Persephone, Hermes, Demeter, Poseidon, Apollo, the Muses, and Graces. Now I'm going to tell you what they do. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. Hephaestus, god of the blacksmith. Hades, the god of the underworld. Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Zeus, the god of the universe. Ares, the god of war. Athena, the god of knowledge. Demeter, the goddess of harvest. Persephone, the goddess of spring. Hermes, the god's messengers. Poseidon, the god of the ocean. And Apollo, the god of music. Now I'm going to tell you about the Olympians. There were 5 in Kronos' stomach. When their mother had the last child, she gave Kronos a rock to swallow. Zeus was the child that wasn't swallowed. When he was older, he overpowered Kronos and let his brothers and sisters, which are Poseidon, Hera, Hades, Hesta, and Demeter. Now I'm going to tell you the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece. Jason was a baby when his mean Uncle Phila stole Jason's father's kingdom. To keep Jason safe, his father secretly sent his young son far away to the mountains. There he lived in a cave, looked after by Chiron the centaur, half human and half horse. He was old and wise. He taught Jason many skills. When Jason was 21, Chiron said to him, "It's time you took back the throne that was rightfully yours." Jason set out to the city of Locos, where his uncle lived. On the way, he had to cross a very wide river. Sitting on a bank was an old woman. "Young man," she said, "will you help me cross the river?" Jason looked at the woman and then the swirling waters in dismay. But he had a kind heart. "Climb on my back," he said. He helped her up and he began to wade across the river. But the water grew deeper and deeper, and the old woman on his back grew heavier and heavier. Just managing to keep his head above the water, Jason struggled on, but he lost one of his sandals in the river mud. Panting and tired, he reached to the other bank and gently put the woman down. "Continue your journey, and one day you will be a great hero," she said. Just as Jason was going to ask her what she meant, she vanished. He didn't realize that she was the goddess Hera. After a rush, Jason walked for many days and reached the city of Locos. When he walked through the streets of Locos, everyone stared at him. With only one sandal, he strode on straight to Pylos' palace. His uncle was terrified because he had been warned that one day a man with one sandal would come and take his throne. "You may have my throne if you bring me the golden fleece from college." Pylos was certain Jason would never succeed. He knew that the journey was super long and dangerous, and that the golden fleece was guarded by a fierce serpent that never closed its golden eyes. Jason had no fear and immediately agreed to go and search for the golden fleece. He went to the seashore and asked Argus, a boat builder, to build him a special ship. When it was finished, Jason called it the Argo. It was beautiful, long, fast, sleek, with oars, a scoutmast, and one huge sail. As Jason stood looking at it, the goddess Athena suddenly appeared in front of him. She handed him an oak branch. "Take this. It will protect your ship." Jason thanked her. Then he carefully fastened the magic oak branch to the front of the Argo. When the news of Jason's voyage spread, Princes, the son of gods, and many others wanted to join the crew. Jason chose 50 of them. Among them was Orpheus, who played the lyre and sang very nicely that even wild animals came near to listen. Then there was Atalanta, a huntress, and the mighty Hercules, and the twin sons of the north wind who had golden wings on their ankle and could fly. Jason called his crew the Argonauts. One morning at dawn they loaded the ship with food and jars of fresh water and set off. They faced many dangers along the way, but they finally reached the Golden Fleece. They saw the serpent coiled around the trunk. Jason saw the golden fleece on its branch. When the serpent saw Jason, it hissed and showed its fangs. One of Jason's passengers got it to fall asleep. Jason grabbed the golden fleece and sailed back to his uncle and took his throne.